Donald Trump picks John Kelly to lead Homeland Security. President-elect Donald Trump reportedly will nominate John Kelly to serve as his Secretary of Homeland Security, hoping to add another retired Marine Corps four-star general to his cabinet. Before retiring earlier this year after 46 years of service, Kelly led U.S. Southern Command, the military headquarters that oversees limited Defense Department operations in Central and South America, through his new position, created after the 9/11 attacks. Kelly will lead a patchwork of federal agencies, some of them persistently troubled, like the Transportation Security Agency, Customs and Border Protection, Citizenship and Immigration Services, the Coast Guard and the Secret Service, as well as a $41 billion annual budget. The Homeland Security Chief will be charged with implementing Trump's immigration policy. Among the more controversial aspects of his campaign after his pledges to bolster border security and deport what the president-elect has said could be millions of people living in the country illegally who have committed crimes. Kelly, 66, regularly cooperated with U.S. domestic security agencies while at Southern Command, or SOUTHCOM, on issues like smuggling and terrorism. The experience likely contributed to Trump's decision, along with the Boston native's reputation as a straight-talker and aggressive combat commander. His nomination elevates yet another four-star Marine to a position of power, along with former U.S. Central Command Chief Jim Mattis, who is poised to become the next Defense Secretary, and Marine Gen. Joseph Dunford, the current chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff who served directly under Kelly during the 2003 invasion of Iraq as a colonel. Kelly enlisted in the Marines in 1970 and received his commission as an officer after graduating from the University of Massachusetts, Boston. As of 2010, he was the highest-ranking military official to lose a child in combat, after his son, First Lt. Robert Kelly, was killed in action in Sangin, Afghanistan, in November of that year. Kelly will likely contribute to Trump's decisions about the future of the detention facility at Guantanamo Bay in Cuba, where 49 detainees captured during the George W. Bush administration remain. As SOUTHCOM commander, Kelly oversaw the day-to-day operations of the base. President Barack Obama made closing the prison a key tenet of his national security goals, but will likely be unsuccessful due to congressional pushback against transferring the most dangerous terrorists housed there to U.S. prisons for trials. At his final press conference in January before retiring, Kelly wondered out loud whether 13 years of detention was a suitable punishment for some of the prisoners who remain there, and dismissed concerns that others who have been released will return to the battlefield. "If they go back to the fight, we'll probably kill them. So that's a good thing," he said at the time. At that press conference, he also highlighted what he considered a growing Islamic extremist threat in the Caribbean, citing very radical mosques, largely in the former English colonies there, and the return of as many as 150 locals who had fought in Iraq and Syria for the Islamic State group. Even just a few of these nuts can cause an awful lot of trouble down in the Caribbean, because those countries don't have an FBI, they don't have law enforcement like we do. And many of these countries have very small militaries, if they have militaries at all, Kelly said.